Hello everyone. This is just a quick demo of the camera systems I've created so far. Nothing's in its final state, but it's usable right now, and this will show you the workflow of how everything will work for you guys. So in the background running here I have GlovePy, which is running a script that takes input from the Space Navigator and translates it to joystick commands. I'll show Ariel how to set this up hopefully today. In Unity here, I have a scene open with some objects in there, and a camera object with a custom interface that allows you to configure the various camera modules that I've created. Now, as you can see here, you have a list to which you can add modules, and you can remove them. Now, each of these modules takes care of one or more aspects of camera control. For example, the fly cam can control both the position and the rotation of the camera. And the look at camera module mainly does rotation of the camera. Now you can stack these on top of each other to achieve different effects. So if I just have the fly camera here, I'll show it. You have basically your normal fly camera effect. You can rotate around all axes freely. Nothing fancy. But if you add, say, a look at module to that, you can go down here and configure all these modules individually. I can set the fly camera to control the position of the camera, and I can control the look at camera to control the rotation of these things. Now, why would I do this? Let me show you. I've set the look at script right here to look at this sphere. And now if I press play, the camera will always look at the look at target, but I can freely control the position with the Space Navigator. And so what you have right now is a system with which you can do all kinds of spiraling camera tracks. You can zoom out, and you can go down, and you can go back in, and you can come to rest. So hopefully with the modules I'll be adding today and later during the weekend, you'll be able to create a whole range of different camera control effects. Just another example, here's a noise module that adds some camera shaking, which you configure down here. This is an additive effect, so it doesn't influence the way you control the camera, but it makes everything nice and natural, like the camera is actually part of the scene instead of some artificial construct. And of course with all these parameters, well, let's take the noise module. I can introduce the speed of the wobble, or I can increase it. I can increase the strength of it, the intensity. Let me remove that for a moment. And I can also increase the movement speed of the fly camera. Well, that kind of thing. The fly camera has, furthermore, several settings that control sensitivity. So if you feel the need to increase the movement speed on the x-axis, so you can strafe faster, you can just multiply it by 2, and it'll be much faster than moving forward and backward. You also have a ramp here, which you can configure just like any graph in Unity that controls the sensitivity. So this range is where you displace the joystick only very little, and you'll have a lot of precision there. And this controls the high range. I'll explain this to you guys individually in more detail. What's left? I guess the recording of things. Say I really like this camera setup and I want to record whatever I'm doing so I can play it back later. I go to the bottom of this stack of modules that I have and I add a recorder module, and you can configure that down here at the bottom. So I click Browse. Let's pick a folder for this. We'll make a new folder in the project called Recordings. The default name is okay. Save it. And now when I press play, it'll start recording anything the camera does. So I'll just move around a little. Come to a rest there. And now when I exit the scene, or exit play mode, it'll save everything out. And you'll get some debug messages here saying that that happened. Okay, so now, let me refresh the project folder. There we are. We have a binary file here. You can also find it through the Explorer. And it contains the recording of the position and the rotation of everything that just happened. So let me remove all the modules on there at the moment because we don't need them anymore, and add a player or playback module. Now configure it the same way as the recorder. You browse to the file, double click to open, press play, and everything should play back. Okay, so today and I guess over the weekend I'll be creating the final modules, which will concern themselves with following an animated character, or more specifically one of the bones of the animated character. Actually, that's just the main one. The rest will just be little niceties and helper modules. So that's it.